Well, welcome to Project Planning for Post-Harvest Efficiency, Profitability, and Food Safety. I'm Chris Callahan.
I'm Hans Estrin.
And I'm Andy Chamberlain.
We're with University of Vermont Extension. We work closely with growers, taking a look at their post-harvest challenges and finding solutions that work for them. This is a recording of a workshop that we think might be helpful to you as you dig into your own challenges and think about post-harvest projects.
All right. Well, you're here to dig into some kind of project. And the question is why? Why are you taking the time to do this? What has brought you here? What's your deeper motivation? Are there any points of pain, bottlenecks in your production flow, stressful moments? What is it? Why are you here? Let's listen to some farmers answer that question.
Our space is new as of this year, and last year when this area that we're in right here, the farm stand, or what is now the farm stand, was a combination of a farm stand and a wash and pack facility. And so just too many days of having incredibly poor flow, just a lot of disorganization, really provided a lot of impetus for us to figure out how can we make this easier. I think one of our goals has been to expand the retail facet of our operation, but also from a food safety concern. It was, we have the produce that we're selling sort of in the same facility that we're washing, getting things clean. Doesn't make any sense.
We were working all 4 seasons in an uninsulated pack shed with no drainage. So in the wintertime, we had like ice cleats on because there was always ice buildup. So I think that, it's a safer working environment and it's a cleaner working environment. I think also too, the employee break area is really great. So I think that just making it a nicer place for the employees to be is really important, because then maybe they'll consider coming back for a second year or a third year, as opposed to just like, not having a comfortable workspace or place to eat lunch. And the CSA room is pretty appealing and warm and bright. I mean, we were just working in uninsulated barns before for 10 years, so it's a much more comfortable environment for our customers and the crew.
We wanted to do year-round production, and we were trying to do that without a winterized building, and it was too painful on our hands to be able to wash greens through the winter, and we had problems getting rid of wash water. There was nowhere for it to drain. We really want to be able to employ people through the winter, and we figured we can't put others through washing in a non-insulated building. And we also didn't have a house on site, so we decided to build a structure. We figured if we were going to winterize something for a house, we might as well put our wash pack in it at the same time.
What we just saw were examples of growers who felt a need for more space, a need for year-round use in a heated building, issues of employee comfort and morale, food safety concerns, and improving flow and efficiency.
So after viewing that video, I hope you can take a little bit and think to yourself about, why are you doing this? Why do you want to upgrade your wash pack space? What are your motivations for a change? Again, what's that bottleneck that you might be trying to alleviate, or that point of pain that you're trying to rectify?
We heard from Silas about how they were interested in improving flow or efficiency of their wash pack area. We heard from Lisa the importance of having a place where the crew was safe and comfortable to work, and where customers were also comfortable to come to pick up CSA shares, for example. We heard from Taylor about the importance of having a winterized space, a heated, closed-in place for doing winter washing and handling and storage of produce.
There's also a deeper layer to this. Silas is motivated by a bottleneck, pain in the butt, trying to do a lot of things in a lot of places, a small, packed place, trying to make the flow work. Lisa, as she's working, she never stops working. She loves working with a small crew. She could grow into a larger operation, but has chosen to work out with her crew. And that's really important, that she develops the contentment of a crew that wants to return. So she's driven really by that. Taylor is forward thinking. She's a visionary. They needed a house. They have a goal of what they want to do with their business. So when we look deeper, you have these sort of first motivations to do something, but there's a deeper drive around how you want to farm, what kind of relationship you want with your work. And it's really important both to look at the sort of surface region that you're trying to do this, and also what's driving that.
During this workshop, we'll showcase these 3 farms throughout to give you different examples about how they operate their farm and different examples of the types of infrastructure they've improved and put into their wash pack space. You can see links on the bottom of many of these pages with the short link go.uvm.edu/. And then this example, PHCS, or Post-Harvest Case Studies, will bring you to a page that summarizes these farms that we've put together with individual blog posts, fact sheets, videos, photos, going into even more detail about these particular farms that we'll touch on today, but these will be the farms that we use as examples as we go throughout. So the outline of this workshop is as follows. We went over a quick why are you here and why you might be watching this. Then we're going to explain a little bit about post-harvest and produce safety, how produce is alive and it's good for us. We'll touch upon flow and lean principles, planning for efficient flow of produce, people, and water. We're going to talk about buildings and infrastructure, equipment, tools, and these are huge topics that we get into the details on. So we talk about structures, utilities, design, materials, wash lines, spinners, cleaning, sanitizing, coolers, and we even talk about hoses, containers, cleaning tools, thermostats, and maybe what records you should consider taking. And then lastly, we'll wrap up this course with executing your plan. What's the next steps, and what do you need to take in order to implement all this fresh knowledge into your post-harvest area? Thanks for watching this session of project planning for post-harvest efficiency, profitability, and food safety. We hope you're getting a lot out of it and learning things that you can apply to your farm. If you did learn something and do implement something on your farm, let us know. Or if you have a suggestion or a comment of something you've done, we'd love to hear it. So go ahead and comment below or send us an email at producesafety@uvm.edu. Thanks for watching, and I hope you watch the next video.